Oh man. Oh, that's really good. All right. Guess the same exit? Yeah. All right. Yeah, super enjoyed the gate. What's the score? Out of the 5 levels that we're going to do, I've currently beaten 7 of them first.
Oh no, I thought I could be speed, but I did not.
Go, go, go. Nice. Oh, that's so much fun. All right. Hello. Hold on, we're gonna make sure the input display is working. Thank you, I appreciate it. Getting a very, very late start today. Deathstroke, thank you so much for the heart me. Hey Mac, Vintage Ventures. Welcome in. Let's try this again and see if we can get it to work. There it is, okay. Let's do some perchance. I need to change my emotes on TikTok. Thank you for that, Go Popular Deathstroke.
Where you want the daka daka?
Hey Dash. Fuck off.
Nothing beats a
how you doing, bud?
holiday, and right now you can save £761 per person. That's 48,000.
Glad to hear it.
£165 off for a family of 60.
I'm doing okay. Staying busy. I've got some offline testing that I have to do. Hey, Carmen, thank you very much for the love you so much. You're awesome. Heart me and tiny tiny gifts. Hang on, my game audio is very loud in my ears, which is weird. Very weird. Thank you very much for the I'm new here. Welcome in. I've already played Blasphemous. And I also am not taking suggestions for games. Hey, Digilino, thank you very much for the 5 GGs. You should also learn to spell the game right if you're going to try and push it on people. Hey, Al. I do. I use a Super NT. So I do take this. I do take suggestions in the form of people who have paid subscriptions, where they can suggest a game for me to play, and it gets picked randomly from that pool of games that are suggested. Drive-bys are obnoxious. Hi, Namek. You and Al carpooled here. I hear a rumor that Mario's heart will go on. Delfino Plaza, but it never starts. 10-hour version? Perfect. Dun 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 dun.
Nothing beats a Jet 4 holiday. And right now you can save 807 pounds per person. That's 68,402 pounds off for a family of 86.
I need to translate that into text on Twitch, because I think that would be funny. We're at 8 hits right now. That was something that was a bad idea for me to make, but I made it anyway. Hey, shrimp enthusiast. Okay, I'm not super fond of where I hit him, but it's probably gonna be okay. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you very much for the heart me and the go populars, Christina. Alright, there's one. 6. 6. Come on, get in the boat. Ugh. Hey, you know, I had a fun idea. And it came to me because I was thinking about how the clip reel that I have breaks sometimes. What if I stop running clips? What if I stop running clips? What if instead I run my shorts? You gonna take your nap? Alright, take your nap. I wish I could do chat guest games. You redid your clip system? Nice. I've been relying pretty hard on Kilgan's Cerbatus. Hey, Kretsu, thank you very much for the heart me. You downloaded the clip files? Oh, that sounds miserable. It's informed your clip metrics. Ooh. Unlucky. Just barely managed to recover. That's 8.
First blood.
Nice job, Vintage Ventures. Can you reintroduce clips cutting off partway through? I think that would be a good idea. There we go. Back to back. I think? Yeah, it must have been. Hey, thanks so much for the heart me. Let's just keep it rolling. Do Luigi? No. I'm not gonna be here all day to play the Luigi fight. I'm gonna be playing Sheffy 2. Hey, X-Gamer, thank you. Man, how about that race level? That was a lot of fun. I was really impressed with how quickly everybody cleared that level. I do have a lot of practice on this fight. Oh, nice. Yeah, for me, it just doesn't make sense to, get a Super Effects Pack Pro. Because I have, I have a RetroPie that I use for playing anything that needs SA1. No, my back-to-back. And honestly, I think the RetroPie does a much better job of it than the Super NT would. And what I mean when I say that is that using a Super Effects Pack Pro and playing SA1, you're not allowed to use save states. And the save state practicing I did in Joker Shell OK saved my life. That's the only time I've ever done save state practice, and I needed it. Ooh. Bad jump. It was also just that one level that I did practice on. Yeah. Yep. The, I don't know if it's like an alternate firmware. But whatever the option is for... Fuck. I tried to do an up throw there and I missed it. Whatever the option is that makes it start using SA1 is not compatible with save states. I think it's a different firmware. But I don't know, because I don't have one. Now, the thing that would be very cool about having a FX Pack Pro would be doing like either crowd control or multi-world stuff on hardware. Because having to use BizHawk for crowd control sucks. BizHawk is, I mean, it's accurate, but you can't get away from the input latency that it has. Ashley, thank you so much for that, Heartme. I really appreciate it. Speaking of crowd control, I was thinking about trying to go back to experimenting with it again. Because they revamped how it works for TikTok. I feel like YouTube, again, would get kind of left out in the cold. Hey there, welcome in. Thanks for the follow, I really appreciate it. I play Kaiso most every day. There's a few days where I schedule in some not Mario time. But for the most part, Kaiso is what I do. I like to do this boss fight as a warm-up before I switch over to whatever the game du jour is. Today is going to be Sheffy World 2. That is a fairly difficult shell hack. We've been grinding one level for a while. Made some good progress on it on Saturday. That was a very unfortunate pattern for that fire. I was also thinking about playing through Beautiful Not So Dangerous today, but I got such a late start, I don't think I'm going to do that. That's one that's pretty exciting to play, though. Yeah, I think Beautiful Not So Dangerous is going to be pretty easy. I really liked Chicanery Beginner Edition. I actually don't even have my first playthrough of Chicanery Beginner Edition recorded, because I did it at GDQ. Too dangerous, uh-oh. But I really liked Chicanery to Chicanery Beginner Edition and Sweet and Sour to Ninja World. Those easier versions of relatively harder ROM hacks. What if it's not beautiful? I think that's when we start suing for false advertising. Oh, I need to... ask... I need to ask Gigantic Bucket about importing my clear times. Talk about game key? No. Someday soon, we're gonna be playing Titan Quest 2. Because I got a copy of that. So the way that I got a copy of that was through a thing that usually makes you promise to do some kind of coverage about the game. And they're usually very specific about what kind of coverage they want. This time, nothing. So I guess I'm just gonna stream it and maybe make a short about it or something. There we go. That's 3. Let's do one more, see if we can get another back-to-back. Yeah, and like, so you go to sign up for the thing, and it's like, make sure you read the special instructions! And you literally can't get to the special instructions until you've signed up for it. And then the special instructions say, read the provided attachment. And they give what I thought was the most ridiculous thing ever. It's a 4-page PDF. And it's like a... Yeah. It wasn't too long after we found out Titan Quest 2 is a thing that they started offering the early access key for it. I really liked Titan Quest. I definitely didn't play the expansions enough. I think the expansions were very good. Yeah, they have a thing where I can send in, or where I can submit content that I've made for it. And it's like, pick your poison. Is it a video? Is it a live stream? Is it a short? So we'll see how the game is. I expect to like it. I like action RPGs in the first place. Hey, Pirate Jack. I'm doing good. Yeah, I feel like they had like 2 or 3 expansions, and it was even bigger than like Diablo expansions. Because those pretty much just added like maybe a new class and 1 act. And the expansions for Titan Quest were like entirely new games, basically. Oops. I don't like doing that. Thanks, Neon. Yeah, shell jumps are the easiest part of this fight. After I clear this again, we're going into Sheffy 2. Sheffy 2 is nothing but back-to-back shell jumps. So if I'm not consistent here with single shell jumps, I'm screwed for the game I'm about to play. My controller's bugging me. So I just replaced the rubbers for my D-pad, and the new ones are sticky. I don't like it. I think the new rubbers are actually probably the originals that I took out of this controller. A good place to start with Kaiso. So I normally recommend playing one of the tutorial hacks, specifically 2 Kaiso to learn. After doing that, because that teaches you everything that you'll need to know, like what kind of tricks you need to know to be able to perform, and that sets you up with a good knowledge base for getting into pretty much anything that would be beginner difficulty. I shouldn't have jumped. I also used that shell improperly. I bumped the shell instead of picking it up and throwing it. So the shell wouldn't have hit him even if he didn't jump. So after 2 Kaiso to learn, something like Love Yourself. Love Yourself is an excellent ROM hack for beginners. There's another one that recently came out that is also quite easy, and it serves as a tutorial through a lot of it. It's called Starting with Kaiso. Sapphiros just released that. It is one of the easiest Kaiso hacks out there. I think that's another good recommendation, especially if you just want to say that you've played and beat something, like right away. It's easy, but it's not like... I don't think it's too easy. Like, there's other ROM hacks out there that I think are too easy. Yeah, my down button on my D-pad is sticking. Hey, Hannah. I'm very surprised that hammer didn't hit me. Haha. Yeah, so my first recommendation is Love Yourself, and then probably starting with Kaiso. Starting with Kaiso, I definitely think that you could play that without even going through 2 Kaiso to learn, because it does a good job of teaching the player as you go anyway. Hey, Robin. All right. Okay, let's switch on over to Sheffy 2. I need to do just a tiny bit of setup while I do that. Yes. Hey, thanks for the follow. 2 follows, thank you so much. Hey, thank you very much. I do also make short form and long form videos. So it's not just a live thing. Sheffy. That looks pretty accurate. Actually, that time is probably wrong, but we're okay. Let me turn the volume up for myself. That death count is also very wrong. Hang on. Did I forget to save? Ah, I see what I did. Alright. That looked pre-recorded? Yeah, sure. Alright. Path of Sorrow. I use a Super NT. I use hardware. If you want to use an emulator, I would recommend RetroArch. The reason I recommend RetroArch is because of its ability to do latency reduction. Normally when you use an emulator, it has a little bit of input latency, like 2 frames worth, which isn't much, but it can cause you to miss things that you don't think you should be missing. Yeah, I've been on this level for a while. Yeah, it's a Super Nintendo, but it has native HDMI output. What is what I use. It's a Super NT. They don't make them anymore. Yeah, it has a cartridge slot, and the only controller inputs are actual Super Nintendo controller inputs. I use a wireless adapter that lets me use my PS4 controller on there. Yeah. The PS4 controller is really nice. Feels good on the hands. Has a pretty decent D-pad in it. It's got a feature that I don't think very many controllers have, in which it does both a wired and wireless connection at the same time. That's what allows me to show my inputs on the screen. That's something else that a FX Pack Pro would allow me to do, but I'm already doing it, so... One day I think I want to get an actual Super Nintendo controller. Thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. We're something like halfway through Sheffy 2 right now. This level is a pretty notorious grind. God dang wall clips. I think it's pretty inexcusable to not patch wall clips out of your hack. Unless you are specifically asking the player to do wall jumps, like in Brave New World, or Poop Jump. Actually, I can't remember if Poop Jump had wall jumps. It probably did. Yeah, it's... a lot of it is about feel. When I first started playing Mario Maker, I used my Xbox One controller. The same one that I used for Rocket League. And it was fine. It was fine. I eventually switched over to an 8-bit toe SN30. Which I've apparently lost. It's not the one that people think you mean when you say SN30, because they decided to make 2 controllers with the same model number for some fucking reason. I got the one that basically looked like a wireless Super Nintendo controller. And that one felt good, but it had the problem of having an atrociously bad D-pad. And for a couple reasons, because the D-pad actually functioned as though it was an analog stick. And it also had really bad diagonals. I know, Spike. So close. Well, I feel good about the drop, which is how I was hoping I would be after Saturday. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. I am. Are you? Sure, why not? Oh, I think I hit that green shell a little far to the left. Hey, Mira, I'm doing pretty good. I've grabbed that shell several times, and you need to not grab that shell. You have to bump it. I made the mistake of holding right on the D-pad as I was letting go of run. That slowed me down. Mario has a maximum speed that he can travel while he's not running. And if you hold forward while you're above that maximum speed, it slows you down. If you just let go of the right direction on the D-pad, you keep your speed. You keep any extra speed that you may have. Hey, Dracubatic, thank you. Hey, Ty, thanks so much for the heart me. Perrin, no. You're not allowed up here. Don't you do it. He says, oh, I'm gonna do it. Mandy, I can't remember if I'd told you, but we rolled Beavis and Butthead. I don't think that's gonna happen until not this Thursday, but next Thursday. No, Perrin. No, no. This is the gentleman I'm telling no to. Hey, bud. Perrin kisses. He is a cutie pie. Perrin, Perrin. Apparently, I wasn't thorough enough with my shower today. Oh, that's funny. Close. The taste of soap. Alright. So, in all honesty, he has an itchy spot on his back, and I know if I pet him there, he'll start licking whatever's in front of him. It just usually happens to be me. Holding on with that claw of his. He's a really friendly boy, though. He's shedding, though. He's a lot more lovable than the girls are. Although, Bane has her moments. And so does Chiad. Too early. I feel like I need to start brushing him, like, daily. Because he's always shedding. Yeah, this is a really, really long level. It's got a couple of things that are hard in it. That drop is one of them. When you do a shell drop, like we do one early on, that one's not super hard. The one that we do coming up here, it's a very early drop, and we need to catch it on the way. Oops. We need to catch it on the way down. No, I use a super NT. I never understand that question. There was a related question, which was, I want to try this out myself. What would you recommend? And that question makes a lot of sense. Because what I use and what I recommend are two very different things. Because it would be ludicrous for me to suggest a Super NT because you can't get them. Absolutely ludicrous. Well, I mean, they did like, I don't know, 6 runs of them, something like that. Thank you, Ope. How come it was how come it was discontinued? They didn't produce very many of them. Analog wanted to make other hardware. They made them in limited batches. Yeah. Its original price was steep. The scalper price is even steeper. Like, way too steep. I kind of hate this song. It's fine. It's good for Simpsons Hit and Run. It's not good for a level that you have to grind for many hours. Yep. Oh, I didn't find it. It saves you doing 1 shell jump. Not really that big of a deal. I was looking up how to do that section where you use the 2 punching gloves together. So I turned on Revelug's speedrun from GDQ this year, and he pointed out that that skip. And it's not nothing. Like, it is faster and it is easier. But it wouldn't be significantly harder without it. That last batch of Super NTs that they did, they made a shit ton of them then. Like, you were used to them selling out in less than like an hour. You know, less than 10 minutes actually. And then the last batch they did, it was up for like a week. No, West Slasher definitely does. West Slasher is, I actually got raided by West Slasher one time. I was very surprised. Hey, Liari. No. The SNES Mini is very bad. I wanted to get one just for the controllers that it had, but the emulation on it is very, very bad. Now, actually, I keep trying, TikTok, you know, they have their store, and there's stuff that goes on sale. Hey, PB. Oh, okay. So I need to throw that. Okay, I throw it, it bounces off the glove, and I catch it as it's going up. Hey, Paige. No, Analog. Analog is a company. They make clone consoles. They made an HDMI native version of a Super Nintendo called a Super NT. I'm pretty sure it uses FPGA, and I have very little knowledge as to what that actually means. Oh, so anyway, TikTok has its store, and there's frequently stuff that goes up for sale on there that's like these little portable emulation consoles. And they have a button where you can click on it to say, hey, I'd like to get a free sample of this so I can try to sell it. And I keep clicking that button, and they keep denying me. But I'd like to try and hawk some of those products, honestly. You'll have to look into it. I mean, if you want to buy one, they're like $700. That's why I keep saying that it's not something that's worth looking into. No, they don't respond at all. I'm sure the reason that they don't accept me is because I don't have experience on TikTok selling things, and the things that I'm asking for are like $50. Oh man, that is tough. I kind of scraped my head on the spikes up there. I'm thinking about, well, I'm thinking about trying to buy one. Because there's the option for a free sample, which would be preferable, because then I wouldn't be out my initial purchase if the thing is a giant piece of shit and I refuse to do anything with it. Then there's also an option to buy something and get a refund once you start selling it, which is less attractive. Right? Anyway. So, my approach to it would be, hey look, I can play this easy Kaiso on it, and I can even stream it. But that requires me getting the thing in my hand before I'd be able to even think about that. Yeah, that is the question. I'd assume that they have to. They usually say that they have a bunch of games like preloaded on them, and I don't exactly know how they get around selling that, because that sounds very illegal to me. What's the hardest part? The drop. The music is very Funhouse, yes, and I hate it. Yeah. Anbernic makes some. Anbernic. There's a few different varieties. And my base requirements are that they allow me to use a different controller, and also that they have HDMI output. And there's a lot that don't. If you don't own a copy of a ROM, you're generally not entitled to use it. It's distribution that really gets cracked down on, though. This is the reason why if you start coming in and asking for where to find ROMs, you will be told that I can't tell you where to find them. And this is also the reason why ROM hacks, like what I'm playing, are distributed not as playable games. Not as the file that you get isn't immediately playable. You have to take the patch file that you get from SMW Central and apply it to your own legally acquired ROM of Super Mario World. I do actually have the ability to dump ROMs because of my Super NT. That's a fun side effect. I think I only actually own one cartridge right now, which is Super Chambo World. My brother actually has the Super Nintendo and all the games that we had when we were kids. I keep fast falling too early. And if you do it, you must delete it within 24 hours. There's a... I actually need to look into that podcast again. There's a podcast I listen to, and they extensively discuss retro games. And they do it through the... I mean, they're people that are in the games industry. They do everything on the up and up. Every once in a while, they'll verge into the topic of emulation and ROMs, and they'll always bring up that little nugget. Make sure you delete your games within 24 hours if you download them. Which doesn't make a difference. But they say it anyway. I always think it's funny. Hey, Scrap Iron. Yeah, I mean, I think for 3 years I just played on PC using RetroArch. The only difference is that if my CPU was overloaded because I'm streaming at the same time, I would get some sound issues through the emulator. That's the reason why I switched to Super NT. They're not. So, what's in the news, or what had been in the news, was them shutting down Yuzu. Yuzu they shut down because of the fact that Yuzu was helping people acquire images of games. Like the developers themselves were leaning too hard into piracy. Which we all know that's what emulators are going to be used for, but they allowed and participated with facilitating piracy in some of their official things. And that was why Nintendo was allowed to crack down. Emulation itself is legal. Yeah, just sail the 7 seas. So people see websites that host ROMs getting taken down. People see emulators that are condoning piracy too hard. They see those getting taken down, and they think that all emulation is at risk of disappearing, and that's just not the case. The thing that they have to stand on for the case of Yuzu is, what's the word? Bypassing encryption. Ant Dog, thank you so much for the heart me. I think it's really neat that there's a Switch emulator out there that has a custom version of it that allows people to still play Mario 35. It is ridiculous that that Nintendo took that game away from us, because it was really fun. The reason for not wanting to collect all the bananas, the last banana, the one that I didn't collect, was it required me to collect and spend every fossil in the game. And fossils in DK Bonanza are very closely analogous to Koroks in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, or purple coins in Mario Odyssey. They did have maps to help you find them, but going to a random place and digging up dirt wasn't my idea of a fun time. and I don't even know how many fossils I didn't get. Getting all of them would require me spending a lot more hours in that game for something I don't enjoy doing. So yeah. Yeah, I don't mind this level. The music is very grating, but it's fine. I've played levels with music I don't like before. Christina, thank you very much for the Go Popular and Team Cheers. I appreciate it. Always hitting that shell too high. It's either too high, too low, or just right. Those are the options. So, the fossils, you use them to buy costumes. Those costumes enhance your abilities, but I already have each of the costumes. I just don't have all of the different color variations, which doesn't bother me. That's the only thing they're used for. They had a boss rush in the game also, and I'm surprised they didn't put the final boss in there. I say, trying to avoid outright spoilers for an incredible game. Thanks, in it. Yeah, that drop is the struggle right now. It's a much earlier drop than you would normally be doing. Getting that timing nailed down is tricky. Well, I mean, the game is constantly giving you small rewards for breaking dirt. And it is very satisfying just to break dirt. I never got sick of the game. The one thing I did get sick of was there was a small handful of bananas that required you to wear very specific costumes. And if you didn't just outright buy every color option in every store, there was no easy way to find the store that was selling the thing that you needed, and that was annoying. But what I did was, I ended up looking up. It was like maybe 5 or 6 bananas. I just looked up precisely what it wanted me to wear and which store sold them. And I just made a beeline for them. I am not like a completionist kind of person, but I really, really enjoyed that game. I didn't even get all the moons in Mario Odyssey, but I made a heck of an effort to get all the bananas in Donkey Kong. No, I've not finished this. This is my first playthrough. Ah, too far to the right. That's good though. That's the first time I've bounced off the spring after it hits the glove. I think there's like 3 or 4 shells after that spring. We're close. I've played a lot of Kaiso. Hey, thank you very much for the heart me. I really appreciate it.
Hello everyone, John Nintendo here. Do you remember Mario, Zelda? Give us money and we'll remind you about the joy you once had for a bit every once in a while. Buy Pikmin 2.
I feel like it didn't pronounce that the way that you spelled it. Ah, Glover. Bad game. Bad game. So the 2 hard parts for me right now are the that one early drop and the left throw on that green shell. The glove made me think of Hamburger Helper. Now stay with me. A Factorio mod that plays like Pikmin. I know, bud. That's a great idea. That is an excellent question. Well, time to downgrade to 1.1. The thing I don't get is there are some cars that Spike thinks are okay, and then others that definitely aren't. I don't know why that doesn't work sometimes. You know, actually, I don't think any of that's been working. Who knows? I was in IT. Built Ford rough. Lawyer. The wig. So I'm throwing that shell, I want to say too early, or perhaps too close to the wall. One of those things, or perhaps both. And I'm only getting one bounce off of it because of that. I think people were making that joke all the way back on the N64. Oh yeah, that was great at Phoenix Wright. Objection! I'm glad that Glover eventually had to fall on hard times and try to sell prepackaged pasta and spice mixtures. Only hands. Yeah, so all of Sheffy 2 has different physics. The shells throw at a slower speed than normal. They also when you do an up throw, they come out of a different spot. Yeah. They also drop from a different position. That's why the backdrop there is so easy. So the slower shells make midders basically free. Basically. I don't think that there are opportunities for midders in this level, though. You know what I really liked was Phoenix Wright in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Or I guess properly Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He had a mechanic where he collected evidence, and once you got all of the evidence, you could eventually use that for a super move, where he would destroy the opponent in court. Come on, man. Keep getting too much height from that shell. Hey, Swiggity, thank you very much for that TikTok sub. I really appreciate it. Just for that, we're gonna go ahead and get a joke from the Terribly Cheesy Dad Jokes book. That's not right. Hold on, let me make a quick note. Hey, Justin. Let's find the page that I'm on. Knock knock. Who's there? A gad. A gad who? Push pineapple shake the tree. A-G-A-D, a gad. A gad who? A gad who? Where's Theron? Theron, I need you to explain this to me. Good lord. Okay. Apparently it's a song. Why don't we read another joke? I'm not very empathetic, but I have friends who are, so I just imagine how they must feel. That's Jokes UK, not Jokes Suck. I mean... Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. That must be from the jokes. And another one, thank you so much. You're killing me, West Slasher. You're absolutely killing me. This game was very early and very ahead of its time. It's a shame that it didn't have the wall clip fix applied to it. Hey Carmen, how was your nap? No, I strongly dislike the song. It was good? Excellent. Freezing ASM? What freezing ASM? Oh, that's a block. We see a lot more of the other type of block there. So this one keeps the shell frozen in place and puts it back into a kicked state. Normally what we see is the one that freezes the shell in place and doesn't force a kicked state on it. It's like a sticky shell block. You said freezing, and I was thinking about that level that we had in Salmon's Hack. That had the player triggered freezing. But yeah, this version is pretty rare. The other version is fairly common. I keep fast falling too early. I'm pretty sure that's the right timing for the drop. I'm just not. I'm too eager to catch up to it. Nice! Oh, that's so cool looking. Yeah, it looks really good. I hope you're gonna use that. Like as a title screen or something? Thanks, in it. Yeah, it's too good not to use it. You piece of crap, Koopa. He's not even necessary. I just really want more attempts at the next part. God dang. I keep dropping that shell wrong. Like, that drop wasn't usable at all. It landed on the platform or whatever. Thanks, Salmon. You get a chance to look at the way I was avoiding that shell jump. This just has a couple of really picky spots. And combining that with the fact that most levels in Sheffy 2 are oh, okay. I'm curious to see what the cool thing is. The shell jump made way more sense after I saw it, but it didn't enter my brain for a second. Ah, okay. That's a good plan. There was, I think, another instance of incorrect blocks somewhere in that room, but it was a block type that we had already talked about. So I didn't feel it was important to mention it. Nice shell jump. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. That's a fun one. How did that work? Wow. I think that level might need to be buffed a little bit. Did you try testing on Z-SNES? One quick second. I want to show you guys this dog. He's dreaming. I'd give him the pets, but I don't want to wake him up. Damn. That was really close. That's my pile of stuff I'm not using. On my list of things to do is clean up my room. Spike is 3.5. He turns 4 on Christmas. Unless you mean me, in which case, pushing 30. Boy, you are a very good boy. He's a very good Spike. A dog like that, one that will happily watch the house for you, even while he's napping. He's the guardest of dogs. When I first moved in here, one of my neighbors came by and introduced himself, which was very nice. And I actually had not Spike, but his sister at the time. And he's like, "Oh, well, I see you've got a doorbell," because he had knocked on the door to introduce himself, and she was right there barking her little head off at him. And what do you know, Spike does a good job of that too. Wireless doorbell. I'm trying to figure out how to spend my time because I need to get some video editing done. At the same time, I also need to get some offline playtesting done. I'm probably gonna try and divide between doing both of those things. Yeah. I also have a lot of cleanup I have to do just around the house. Ugh, too low. I hate that I'm doing an up throw there. It's just me being clumsy about how I'm turning around. My shell! Thank you very much for that follow. Sprinkle Boy, thank you so much for the rose. Yeah, it's just a small amount of cheese. It's one less shell jump, but I shouldn't be missing shell jumps anyway. It's not like a huge cheese. Fuck. I'm not getting... I'm not getting the speed I need there. Good boy, Spike. How'd I miss the spin jump? Crazy. So yeah, not a huge difference. It's been a while since I've made anything. I've not made anything that's publicly available on SMW. I have Mario Maker levels. I still need to make the videos for those Maker levels, actually. Come fucking on. Ugh. I'm not getting far enough to the right is the main problem there. It's forcing me to do this ridiculously quick turnaround. Hey there. Welcome in. Hey, Osa. Oh my god. The reason I'm dying on that Rex is because I'm still moving upwards as I touch him. Rexes, have different, they handle jumping on them differently than most enemies. Rexes purely ask that you move down when you touch them. They don't care if they're above you or below you. Doesn't actually make much of a difference for that one, but it can matter if you're trying to jump off of a falling Rex. Shit. This is not Mario Maker. Mario Maker always has a coin display, it always has a timer, and it's in widescreen. It also always has a score counter, but this one has a score counter. Man, I don't even notice when I jump too early there. This is a hard one. Not every level in here has been quite so hard. This is one that I definitely expected to take a while to beat. The level and the hack, but especially the level. Because here's the thing with Sheffy 2 is most of the levels in it are very long. Ah, please. I even touched the spring, but it wasn't good enough. Not only did I touch the spring, I touched it in what was a pretty good place to be touching it. The last time I touched the spring, it was too far to the right. Yeah, I think after that spring, there's like 3 shells. If I can get it, I have a pretty good chance at beating the level. I think it's like a slide and 2 back throws. Ah, come on. Let me take just a moment to look at that drop. Because I'm missing that way too much. And in a way that feels like I'm just... We're back. So annoying. That was a really late drop. I think I still jumped early. I guess more than anything, I'm afraid of that dang spike. I don't get it, man. Because the other thing I'm really afraid of is dropping the shell too early. Because it can land on the edge, and that does exactly the same thing as what happened there. Crazy how many times I'm messing up on two things that should be complete non-issues. Like that drop there, that's supposed to be hard. Halloween, eh. I'm sort of indifferent to it. This is a level that I think would really benefit from a checkpoint. 'Cause I've done this part so many times. Damn it. Damn. Behind the back shell jump? I don't know what you mean. Secret of the Ooze is a really good name for the second thing in the series. So I'm throwing that green shell, I guess, too early. The red shell that I'm doing the back throw on isn't anywhere near as picky. Where you going, bud? Thank you very much for that follow. I think... Hey, Wither King. What were you playing earlier? I forget what it was. Thanks for the heart me. Ah, power up party. Yep. They didn't say they're running out of you? Yeah, any backseating that you might be doing is completely wrong. Oh, the first round! I saw both of those, actually. Right, which is why you should not be giving advice. Hello? Yeah, Power Up Party is very different. I mean, technically, yes, it is Kaiso, but it's definitely a very different feel than everything else. How long have I been doing Kaiso? Something like 5 years, 5.5. Oh, Nightmare Cafe is great. Nice. No. There's like 15 Nightmare Cafes. Hey, stupid fuckface. It's the equivalent of going into a surgery and saying, hey, you need to cut here. Let's give Spike some more treats. Spiky Spike. You want a good boy treat? That's a good boy. And he's out of here. I love when people get called out and they say, well, I guess you don't want me to watch. No, I don't. It makes me think of that one scene from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory? The one with Gene Wilder. Where he's like, no, wait, come back. I was watching a thing about that movie the other day. Apparently, that movie was a massive flop when it first released. No, stop, wait. The new one is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp. I find him hit or miss. Yeah. Again, I'm throwing that too early. How was your treat, bud? Well, I mean, he was fantastic in Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein. I actually saw 2 local theater productions of The Producers and Young Frankenstein, and those were both fantastic. Yeah. Yoshi's Revenge is supposed to be really, really good. It's gonna be waiting for me in probably a month or so. Probably gonna be after Dream 3 where I play that. Dr. Kerdunk was saying that he really enjoyed it. And then he started doing the post-game stuff and didn't. I like Blazing Saddles. Hey, Splash. Christina, thank you very much for the team cheerses. Yeah, I really just need to concentrate on throwing those later. Ricardo's making another Easy Land? Oh, Easy Land is so good. Both of them are. I love the way that he builds setups where really cool things happen and you don't have to do a whole lot of input on it. And it's usually stuff that, if you were to set it up yourself, it would be a hard setup to do. Yeah, I really like Ricardo's stuff. I need to look at playing the advanced Shells games. No! Ah, God. I was like a frame late on pushing the jump button. Yeah. Ricardo is one of those people that is a super nice guy. I feel like I'm intruding if I ever watch him when he's live, because he has a mostly Portuguese-speaking audience, and I feel like I'm imposing if I barge in and just start speaking English. Same with Igor and yeah, Rocaro. And I know I'm not intruding, but still, when there's stupid wall clips, when there's a language gap between you and the rest of the chat, I like Rocaro. You know, me and Rocaro were supposed to have a contest to see who could beat Bowser, or Grand Poo World 2 Bowser 10 times faster. Because he was actually speedrunning Grand Poo World 2 while I was just doing the boss fight. Never ended up happening though. Oh yeah, there's Rogue too, Rogue games. Rogue was actually the one who knocked me out of that one speedrunning tournament that I had entered. He was, at the time, better than me at Gamble. Well, I went on to take the world record in Gamble. A world record. Not the one that anybody cared about. Very hard, it is. Hey, thank you very much for that follow. So close. Something very funny about that part with the 3 shell surfs in a row. I don't even have to touch the D-pad there. Let's go. Okay, that's actually the last move right there. That green shell has a 4 on it. I can bounce off of it 4 times, and I need to bounce off of it 4 times. I didn't realize we were at the end. Yeah, it's not an easy one. Thank you very much for that follow. I really do appreciate it. Now, I do generally play Kaiso every day. There are a couple days during the week where I schedule some not Mario stuff. It's good for me, playing not Mario. This current week, we've got this stream right now, tomorrow's morning stream, and then I should be missing some. Like, I'll do the ROM hack race. Actually, yeah, I'll do the ROM hack race. Anything else is kind of unlikely. You can see on screen who this was created by. Thank you, John Nintendo. I'm really glad that Mario exhibits experience by stomping on turds all day, and exhibits theory by saying, "Let's go, keep it up, baby." Too high. Maybe I threw it too early, actually. Well, I hope it was at least another Mario stream. I'm throwing that shell from too far to the left. It's going inside of the on-off blocks. Uh-oh, do I have dead eyes and a fake smile? Shit! Haha. Okay. We're so close to being done. I think I have cracked the code on those back throws that were so hard for me. I was, just like I was saying, I was doing them way too early. Yeah, I'm rushing when I shouldn't be. A lot of that happens though because of the situation I find myself in. Not on the big drop, but on the little drop after it. Zelda? I haven't played Zelda in a very long time. Like 9 months, maybe? I probably did Zelda 2 more recently than that. So I did a couple randomizers for Zelda 2. Both PC and NES. Nope, haven't played Link to the Past in well over a year. The last time I did was in a multi-world randomizer. And those are, not trivial to set up, simply because you need to schedule with other people. Truly, scheduling is the final boss of playing games. There's something I'd really like to do, which is scheduling another 3v1 on Rocket League. But I don't think that schedules are going to align for that one. No, you have to hold jump. Oh, yeah. I never played World of Warcraft, but that's a very common thing I hear. I do this full time, yes. I know some people that are really big on Final Fantasy XIV. A paid subscription for an MMO is just not something that would ever sit right with me. I played Ultima Online on some player run shards. That's the most, that's the deepest I ever got into MMOs. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing is I've always enjoyed playing a variety of games. I wouldn't want to be stuck playing just one. Says the guy who does Kaiso like 5 or 6 days a week. Yeah, I know that too. The timer is on the screen. It's actually, I think, incorrect. I might have forgot to save a session worth of time. From Saturday night. Let's go. Yeah, that was a really good spiny troll. $1,718 deaths and like 5 hours, 40 minutes, something like that. Path of Flame. This is a really cool level. I don't think that I want to spend that much time playing this. In fact, we're just going to take a quick look at it and wrap up, because I've got other stuff I need to do. But I know that this one is Fire Flower. You can gain more distance from punching gloves if you go neutral on the D-pad. Also, red on-off switches can be hit with fireballs. There's a, I know there's a trick you can do at the start of this one, which would just be making it harder. So, even though I can do this mid-air, I'm not going to. What's the best place to start? I would start with a tutorial hack like Kaiso to learn. Cool. smwcentral.net. There's a beginner guide on there if you need help. And then Love Yourself is a good second pack to play. Well, would you still be able to speak English? Oh, well there you go. Normally worms can't do that, you see. Tough. Hit her with the notebook. If you're a worm, then I'm a worm. I didn't finish that movie because I hated them. I hated the people. Ah, damn. This level's super cool, by the way. I like this a lot. Okay. But that is a good answer to the question, Ryan. I'll have to remember that. Question being, would you love me if I was, would you still love me if I was a worm? The answer is, I will hit you with a notebook. Yeah, the only people in Lord of the Rings that are there to hate are the ones that you're supposed to hate. This is Super Sheffy World 2. This is really good for a fire flower shell level. Normally the thing that you run into is, it's too easy after you throw a shell to then immediately throw a fireball into it. Drop, throw. But, West Slasher has made it so that immediately after you throw a shell, you can't throw fireballs, which is a great quality of life improvement. Okay, we're gonna get one more good run in and then call it quits. Because I need to do some playtesting offline. Okay. That was my one good run, by the way. Alright. Thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. We'll be back online again tomorrow morning. Right back to this level again. I don't know exactly how long this level is, but it's definitely not anywhere near as long as that previous one. Or I'm sure it's not going to take me anywhere near as long to beat, at least. Because we've made incredibly good progress already within 7 minutes. Yeah, of course. Thanks for being here. We're going to find somebody on Twitch to raid. Let's see who's online right now. Why is Muz so online? Let's read Muz. Muz is doing Donkey Kong right now. I was watching him earlier, and I know he said he got some sleep before he started streaming, which I don't know if that's unusual for him, but it's super duper late over there. Alright guys, have a good one. I'll see you next time. It's over.